Hey everybody, how's it going? Ray the Mind Mechanic here. Hey, I want to share a quick, interesting story that happened. I was doing a hypnosis session with a client of mine in the recently, and I know a lot of guys on here have home-based businesses, or you might even have your own physical brick and mortar. This is interesting. Real classy person, uh, high IQ, sharp, and they recently started a biz. All the ducks in a row, prior good credentials, good presence online. And funny thing happened. She's got this excellent, well-known celebrity kind of coach. So all the right ducks are in a row. But she's kind of like frozen. So we started doing some uncovering work here. And I said, what's going on? She said, well, I'm afraid I'm just not going to make things, I'm not making things happen here. So, okay. So we did a lot of uncovering here. And this lady has all the ingredients, all the right stuff for success, okay? So something's just not right. You know, when you can just smell something. So we started doing a little uncovering work here. And, well, at first, I don't know if I believe in myself. Okay. So we did a little more uncovering work here. And, well, it turns out I said, have you had success in the past? She said, well, yes, I did. Okay. So we did a little more uncovering here. And this is a slightly different venture. It's only a few months into the making, but this lady had a proven track record in the past of success. So, okay, something's not right. She's saying, I don't know if I believe it. I don't know if I'm going to make this happen. Well, then it turns out, I said, how long are you doing this now? She said, well, a few months. Okay. So after we started really digging around, we find out that had nothing to do with not a belief in herself because she made money before. Wasn't belief, has an excellent branding coach, all the stuff in the row. And okay, what's going on? Well, I guess I'm just being a little impatient. Really? There's a weird anomaly with the home-based industry predominantly, as well as even our American culture. We don't want it now. We want it 5 minutes ago. So it's like, uh, here's what happens. We start something, we're excited about it. One level, we know what's going to happen. Now imagine, if you will, you're setting up a business, and the first, call it several weeks, several months, you're planting seeds. Call these little psychic, spiritual seeds, financial seeds. And with these, what do we have to do? We have to, well, like when a farmer is planting seeds, well, what's he do? He germinates, he waters. He doesn't throw the seeds out there, run out in his field a month later, go, shoot, all I see is brown dirt. No. What does he do? He waters it. He maybe fertilize it at one point. He has, what's the missing ingredient we're missing in our culture to grow a successful business? Patience. Patience. We have no patience in our culture. We suck. We blow chunks at patience. So we did a little more uncovering. It turns out it had nothing to do with the fear it's not going to happen, nothing to do with she doesn't believe it's not going to happen. She was like, come on. Think of, I don't know, when I was a kid, we used to talk about certain virtues, patience being a virtue. You don't hear that too much anymore. Maybe I'm dating myself. Patience, virtue. Think of, you're on a date. You find someone you want to romance. Even that's a bygone thing to do, okay? We take the time to apply our energy. We fertilize, we germinate. Patience in the business. We set up the business. We take time to cultivate relationships. And then, well, imagine, if you will, at this point, you begin to germinate, fertilize the business with the virtue of patience. And so how it works is this in simple terms. You can look at a business like, okay, well, I set it up, nothing's happening. The impatience will actually lead to self-doubt. Self-doubt is going to lead to a fear factor. That fear factor then is going to actually deteriorate at your belief. So we're going to have all this negative stuff pop up because you didn't have the patience to say, okay, I'm going to pour some love onto this thing. I'm going to pour patience, love. I'm going to have a little faith. And I'm not speaking spiritual or religion, but I'm just like, okay, if I know I had a track record, I'm doing something before, you have to put some common logic in here saying, guess what? If I do this before, I can do this again. Okay? We have to take patience. So many people, like in the network marketing industry, I met bright, sharp people. They bail. Well, I talked to a couple of people, nothing happened. Patience. Cliche stories. And again, I'm not going to dig out the personal development library here. Cool guy. Colonel Sanders. People think, all right, he died at 92. He was worth about 20 million bucks. And 30 years ago, that was a lot of money. Okay. That cat is 65. People don't know this. He slept in the back seat of his car, going town to town, hustling a chicken recipe no one wanted. People don't know this also. He got 1,009 rejections. Not 100, 1,009 before he got his first yes. That was documented. Okay. Where patience, I think either from the 80s to the internet marketing has done this thing of we're not supposed to have any patience. We're supposed to have this overnight success. Says who? Really? Patience. It's a psychic energy. It's a psychic fertilizer. So what do? You plant this. You set it up. You breathe optimism into your business. You breathe hope into your business. You breathe self-confidence into your business. It sounds corny. Try it out. So just still come along and say, okay, I did all this, and well, it's not going to happen because it's been a couple of months. Give yourself the gift of patience. Give yourself the virtue. Yes, I'm planting. I'm going to plant all this good stuff in it. Meanwhile, oh, I got the one customer. Cool. I'm in gratitude for the one customer. I mean, advance. Most people in a brick and mortar, there was a time you're lucky if you showed a profit after a year. So that's my rant for the night, guys. I don't care if you're doing something online here, you're doing a marketing biz, you're doing MLM, whatever you're doing, even if you're setting up a brick and mortar, give yourself consciously, give yourself the gift of patience. What is it? In other words, look at it as how your perception is looking at what you're doing. Am I stamping my foot saying, okay, set it up, nothing's happening? Oh, my website launched last night. Where's the beef? No. Think of patience as the perception of what you're looking at and how you're looking at your business. If you're looking at it with absolutely no patience, you're blowing it up. You're destroying your own magic fairy dust. If you look at it again with love, with confidence, with faith, that kind of spreads and grows. Any energy you put onto your business is going to be the set outcome. Focus draws focus. Focus expands focus. The patience, please remember the old virtue, okay? What you focus on will expand. Focus on your patience. That's the virtue to have to make your business expand. That's my rant. I'm the Mind Mechanic, and I'll talk to you guys later.